Hey, community group leaders and teachers, I hope you're doing well and having a fabulous day. Hey, I'm excited to introduce this week's Leadership Minute. This is one more tool that we can have in our tool belt to lead more effectively. Through the month of June, I am looking at some different ways that you as a community group can actually practice different spiritual disciplines as a group to help build momentum for your group and help your group grow and help everyone in your group feel connected, whether they are physically present in the building with you or they're traveling around because of different events with church or different events with their own families. As I suggested last week, a great way to begin this journey may be for you as a community group to spend some time offline, apart from your community group time, walking through some great devotional classics, books that I would consider and highly recommend that you consider reading as a class. One would be this book by A.W. Tozer, The Knowledge of the Holy. That is a classic, and anything by A.W. Tozer is definitely worth reading. May take a little time to work through because he's from a different era and his words tend to be a little big, but he has incredible depth and incredible passion behind each word and each phrase. Maybe you want to read this classic, The Weight of Glory by C.S. Lewis, another very powerful book written by a great author. Of course, you can't go wrong looking at ways to pray for each other, ways to invest in each other. And so there's this book on prayer called The Dream Giver by Bruce Wilkinson, another really good book I highly recommend. The Spirit of the Disciplines by Dallas Willard talks about a lot of the spiritual disciplines and the spirit behind those spiritual disciplines. And of course, an all-time classic, one of my favorites, is Celebration of Discipline by Richard Foster. All of those are really good books. Now, my tip for this week, whether you're thinking about those or doing something else, is to spend some time throughout the summer dedicating one day each month, or maybe one day through the whole summer if you've got a bigger group, like if you're an adult 5 or something like that, where you pray for one individual or one family, one household. And so if there's 30 households that are represented in your group and there's 30 days in the month of June, schedule one day each month to pray for one household in your community group, and then dedicate an email each morning to that one individual or that one family for different ways you can pray for them. Ask them to share with you as a leader or a teacher or director what's important for them, what they need the most prayer for immediately and throughout the month, and then follow up as a leader and invite other people in your group to follow up with them as well. But the beauty is that every single person in your group can get covered over in prayer throughout the month or throughout the summer, and everyone has a chance to stay in touch through prayer, no matter where they are. So I hope that tip helps you and helps build momentum for your group. If you have any questions about this particular aspect of using a spiritual discipline to help grow your group or anything else, please feel free to reach out to me, shoot me a text or an email. Hey, I'm excited to see how God continues to use each of us as we develop Jesus followers who become difference makers for a world of people far from God. Blessings, friend.